Okay, well, it's live. Middle Mountain Pitstop. It is officially changed. My audio isn't on. Hold on. There we go. Now we gotta fix the video. There we go. Well, let's see how much they've changed the pit stop. Or the cabins. Let's go ahead and go inside. I'm really just wanting to know, did they just erase the lore that existed here? Okay, there's ammo box on the little thing there. The gates can't be closed, so that's a thing. They erected an announcement system. Got it. Oh, Boyle and Foyle. Vicky and Vance. Oh, nice reference. Shock and Awe. Hocus and Pocus. Wait, oh, because they're two-headed. I was like, why do they all have two names? That's actually really clever. The Vicky and Vance callback to New Vegas. It's great. Really great. Sleep and Stop. Okay, let's check out Sleep and Stop. So this means that the power armor frame will probably not spawn here anymore. They've gotten rid of the raider bodies. Oh. That's new. Just when I'm trying to look at it. Harper's Ferry, Huntersville, Bolton Greens, Pleasant Valley. So, oh wait, is there a new location? Hold on. I doubt it, but Camden Park, Sutton. Was that in game? I thought I heard a horn go off. Could have been outside. Pumpkin pie will now spawn here. Or it could just be a randomized food item. Nothing unique here, though. They now have an armor workbench. And up top is another lookout tower. Okay, we'll walk across to this other one. I do like how it looks now. It does look better. Why didn't they fence up the back? But I still prefer when they don't... Oh, there's the royal jelly, so they didn't just... They didn't just get rid of the royal jelly altogether, but did they keep the grave? Did they... Oh, there's someone named Vera downstairs. Did they just abandon and scrap the grave? Because if they did, I will be disappointed. And they did. They got rid of his... No, they didn't. Oh, okay. I thought it was more over there. That's so nice. They retained George's grave. They didn't put it inside the location. Kind of messed up. But they kept it. Mr. Handy Abraxo? Oh, it says General Store Terminal now. Oh, archived data. They kept it. Yes. That's great. I like when they archive the data and save entries. A new start. Finally got this place all set up and to myself, and even got my own terminal. Though reading through the old logs sounds like folk from before had it rough. Wonder if the manager was that skeleton we found in the shed. I even said that in the video, because he said he was leaving, but I don't think he is the skeleton in the shed. We gave him a burial all proper like, along with the rest of the poor folks raiders got to. There were raiders here. There were no other human, or not humans, no other people. Took a while removing their junk, I hear. Anyways, this is it. Soon I'll be a real caravaner. I'll finally get to see all the old pit stops my daddy used to visit. All I gotta do is work out where to go from here, and before you know it, I can get some souvenirs of a picture to send back to him. After all, he could sure do with a pick-me-up since Mama passed, hoping that seeing places they used to visit together way back before the bombs will help. Here's to a new start. And it's a Brahmin. At first I thought it was a cat. Busy days. Been here a while now, and I'm always so busy mending the shop or looking after the cattle. Keep forgetting their names, so I gave them new ones. Heck, they even started responding to them. Did try using hats to help them, or to help tell them apart too, but the glue never would hold. Ouch. On the plus side, they look great on the Booze and Brahmin sign. Clyde didn't say anything, but I'm sure he loves it. Folks have been passing through every now and then using the sleep stop, buying supplies here, or just getting a drink at the Booze and Brahmin. Luca is a pretty nice guy, always asking me to give Mona Lisa a tune-up when he visits. And of course, there's Grom. Oh, Grom, I love you, Grom. Still surprised there's a friendly big green feller, and one that takes such good care of their Brahmin, Chally the Moo. He's always looking to trade whenever passing through. I do worry sometimes though, because we've had that odd critter wander in after the Brahmin, but luckily Clyde always deals with them. Odd critter. That Aries feller who visits Clyde sometimes, was Clyde one of the cryptid hunters? I don't think so. Sometimes said he's gonna get some guys to set up some repeller gizmo to ward them off. Said some fancy talk about them using all sorts of sounds that they'll hate, like a dog whistle, I guess. Good thing too, some passers-by mentioned seeing some kind of huge creature stalking them in the woods one night. I'm sure once the speaker contraption is all set up and this place is safer, I can maybe see about finally journeying out a bit to get some pictures or souvenirs to send back to my daddy. What should I do? Those dadgum speakers didn't do the trick at all. Made it worse even. We got attacked by something real big. Like real big. Knew this crazy plan was too good to be true. Ah, shoot. This job isn't what I expected at all. But I can't just give up and let Daddy down like that. He even just sent a letter saying he's expecting me to reply with stories of my travels, and I just don't know what to do. The longer I leave it, I keep hearing that noise, the more... Or is that just music? That's the strumming of like a banjo. The longer I leave it, the more he'll worry, and I just can't abandon this place to travel out there. Not that I'd last long alone if I did. I should go talk to Clyde later. He's a great listener. Man, I feel so energized. And I'm not even going to get to enjoy it because I got to go to work. But the fact that they didn't scrap the lore of the location, well, there's one more terminal I have to check on. Like, I'm happy about that. I hate when they just get rid of stuff. These are full. Like, very full. Vera Thornburg. Well, before I talk to you, Vera, let me go see if the other terminal still exists. Oh, here's a different one. Repeller Control Terminal. That plays into the event, which will probably start in 9 minutes. Can I... She said she buried the other people, so I'm trying to see... Yeah, the skeleton's gone. This has been slightly changed. So no more will there spawn a rad roach in there, I'm guessing. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, it's just a raider hunter. I'm not seeing graves. Yeah, I don't see graves where they would have buried these other people. It's a bit odd for her to write that in the note and then them not have graves. But okay. That's fine. Let's check that other terminal just to make sure they saved it. Nothing new here. So we did lose a note. We lost the Raider note. Bragg's note. By the looks of it. Because I don't see it anywhere over here. I'll have to check to see if they erased it from our inventory like they do some of the other notes. But right now, yeah, it just seems to be gone. Terminal. Booze and Brahmin terminal. And they archived it. Yes. Hold on. Am I going to have to go back to read this cipher? Because I don't know what that says. 1N8HBH. Whatever. My first customer. Finally got the bar set up the other night. And this kid comes waltzing in. Looking like he'd been dragged through the brush backwards. And stank a lot as bad as a feral. But turns out he's just a drifting drunk. All been there, I guess. Says he was the only survivor of some mutant attack on an outpost Foundation was building. That ties into the event. Eviction notice. After hearing his story, sounds like they're like a deserter than a hero. Oh, he abandoned them during the event. Okay. Trying to drown out the memory, he says. He's more likely to drown himself at the rate he's going. Poor kid. The world these days, surviving only gets you more ghosts of the past haunting you. The world's gone crazy, but you gotta make a choice. Am I gonna let these memories drive me loco, or am I gonna accept them for what they are and keep going? Would have loved to tell that to the kid. Times like this that I start feeling like a lousy bartender. The event's starting in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to read these other ones later. Continuing where I left off, gonna need a new door. Had to deal with a bar fight recently. Some raider pendejos coming in to spend their ill-gotten caps on some booze. Let's be honest though, they were just scouting out the place to rob us. Well, idiots got themselves a little too drunk, started arguing with each other over who was paying the tab. At first, I just kept my head down and my nose out of it. Let them sort it out. Punches got thrown, one picked up a stool and started whacking the other with it, but then the other pulled a knife. Now, I ain't gonna sit back and let a drunk maniac go on a killing spree on my watch, so I pulled out my shotgun. Of course, the cabron comes rushing at me. He took a slug to the chest, and that was that. Freaking out, the other one starts bolting for the door, yanks the handle so hard, the thing falls off its hinges. That plays into the lore of the location because the hinges were messed up and he had to repair them. Haven't seen the guy since, but I'll be ready when I do. Reminds me of my days back with the old gang. Shit was extreme, even for raiders. Glad I got out in one piece. Mostly. Was Clyde one of the raiders? Because the name is slightly familiar, but they do reuse names a lot. So he might have been one of the raiders from the original gangs. Bad juju. Some freak came into the bar last night. Didn't even see him come through the door. Just looked up from cleaning the counter, and there he was, grinning from ear to ear. Oh, it's a smiling man. Wider than should be possible. He didn't greet me. In fact, he said nothing at all. The whole time he was here, he put exactly 10 caps on the counter, one at a time. Well, that's how much a drink costs, so I handed him a beer. He took the bottle and sat by the fire. For hours, didn't speak, didn't move, didn't even drink the beer, the ungrateful bastard. The only sound I heard him make was a faint chuckle under his breath. Freaked me the fuck out. Gonna keep my shotgun real close from now on. The smiling man comes in. 1 in 8 HBUOG or 8GFYL. I don't know what that means. New code. Old code. Whatever, just fix the repellers. Oh! Of course. That's... Now, I do have to go look these up because I don't know what it is. That is Calvin. That's Calvin's code. Okay. He does have a shotgun. All right. Oh, a note in the trash. Pitstop note. Vin's got a sick sense of humor making me babysit and pull maid duty. Too many freeloaders leaving junk behind in the bunks. Not enough high rollers buying drinks. Still got some of the strong stuff left too, but only good for lunkheads. That can hold their liquor. At least I get to take out my frustration on the local wildlife when they come looking for hamburger. Still can't believe I lost my best shirt fishing caps out of the crapper. All because that Chica is such a klutz. Good kid, but she's obviously been coddled her whole life. She's gonna need to toughen up, though, before something puts her in the ground. Actually, I guess Vin put me here to prevent just that. We'll take that note. There's his pencil. And I noticed this during the event when I said I couldn't find Bragg's note. Bragg's note? Oh! Scratches are new. Poorly rendered, but they're new. Bragg's note was thrown into the toilet. Which we will take that. Because... why not? Yeah, the scratches are new. So all that's left now is to talk to the two people. Bruce and Bauman. Brahman. She said she tried putting hats on him. Yeah, they don't have hats. Okay. Clyde? Does he really not talk? Looks like you guys got the place back into shape. Here's to the pit stop. You drank beer. Thanks. Yeah, I guess he doesn't talk. So what's there to do around this place? Not much of a talker, eh? What's it like working for the Blue Ridge Caravan Company? What's for sale at the other shop? Never mind. I better be going. Okay. Got it. Clyde can't speak, which I think wasn't there a raider who got his throat cut out or something. All right, Vera.
Thanks again for before. How can I help?
Again, her voice is so low. What kind of stuff goes on around here?
We sell general goods, plus some extras like fresh milk, on account of raising the Blue Ridge Caravan Brahmin here. Besides the shop, Clyde sells drinks over at our bar, the Booze and Brahmin, and you can always take a load off at the sleep stop if you get tired. Just mind yourself outside. Had some critters attack the place recently, hence the repairs going on.
Clyde doesn't talk much, does he?
Clyde, don't take offense to the silent treatment. Is more account on him losing his tongue. Never got a clear answer about what happened. Rumor is he had a bad run-in with raiders. Other Others reckon he just lost it to a bad rat scorpion stew. Anyways, he runs security at the Pitstop. A big softy, really, once he gets to know ya. Here he used to work for Vinny back in the day.
Yeah, I think he was part of one of the raider gangs, and he got his tongue cut out. What caused the place to get attacked?
Always been critters around these parts, I hear. Gave us a lot of trouble when we converted these cabins into our pit stop. Aries got his guys to install some fancy repeller speaker doohickeys, which are supposed to keep them away. Not for nothing, but it's a heck of a mess. Has a tendency to break down and do the reverse. Sightings of something huge the last few times.
Charisma of +4. So what's the deal with the Brahmin having two names?
Well, okay. Now, my mama always said each Brahmin head was its own special self. So, of course, I had to give each two names. Had fun picking out their monikers. And, of course, once one moves on, seems easier just letting the new one take over the mantle.
All right, I wanted to ask you something else.
Sure, like what?
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? Oh, not much to say, really. Came from a bit back out west. My daddy worked for Blue Ridge, driving trucks for Joanna. Well, before the bombs, I mean, when roads were in one piece and trucks weren't just explosive target practice. Being a rookie, Vinny set me up looking after the Brahmin here. Guess he doesn't think I'm ready to travel as a caravanner yet.
How long have you been with running the shop? How long have you been running the shop?
Joined up a while back, thanks to my daddy knowing Joanna from before the bombs dropped. This cabin area was converted recently into our new pit stop, allowing the caravanners to rest and trade Brahmin. Been here since.
So, Blue Ridge was a trucker company.
Sure was. My daddy told me all about it. Taught me their own special lingo and everything. Told me plenty of stories about the world before it got so crazy. Made me want to become a caravanner to follow in his footsteps. Hence why I'm here.
What's caring for Brahmin like?
It's not caravanning, but it's not all that bad. Cattle can be pretty cute. Just gotta get used to early morning chores. Not a fan of the muck, though.
Okay, I want to ask you something else.
What else do you want to know?
Oh, see you later.
You come back now, you hear?
What do you got for trade? Anything unique? Oh, I forgot the brand is a new item. Blue Ridge branding iron. Against targets with full health, weapon speed, strength. Okay. Oh, I don't need this. You can have that. You can also have this. Meat hook. This. That. Thank you.
Kinda tough both running the store and caring for the cattle.
She sells Duchess Dram. That's odd, as that's unique to Duchess. Okay, that seems to be it. That's all. Oh, wait, I found the graves, too. During the event. The graves she mentioned. They were up here. Okay, there was the raider. Which means... Here they are. But that's it. That is everything new about this location. Other than the event. Yeah, so we just need to go meet Ares. Oh, no, I need to find out what those codes were. So I'll add that at the end of the thing. Okay. Okay, one of the two events is going to be starting soon. So I wanted to go ahead and get the timer on. Okay, making sure that the game audio is still being recorded. Oh, is that Bragg's note? They didn't get rid of Bragg's note. They threw it in the freaking... Yes. Finally. They're not just wiping stuff. Safe and sound. Okay. Hold up. Wait, what happened to it? It immediately... Oh, because I'm already at the location. Got it. Event safe and sound. This will happen here at the Middle Mountain Pitstop. Some Blue Ridge members need help recovering the Middle Mountain Pitstop at Middle Mountain Cabins. Maybe I should speak to them and lend a hand. Okay, so now we gotta wait for more players to show up. But who do we got here? Clyde. Oh, and Vera. They teleported out of there. I could have swore I heard her talking. Let's talk to Clyde. Clyde has no voice. I could have swore he said something, but nothing came through. It's the same 4 cows. Looks like they added a explosive... No, the explosive crate, I think, was always here.
The critters swarmed the pit stop so suddenly. Thanks for agreeing to help clear them out. The repeller thingamajigs the Ares sent over was supposed to keep them away, but broke and had the opposite effect.
I've agreed... Oh, dang, come on. I've agreed to help Vera and Clyde take back the Blue Ridge Middle Mountain Pitstop from the, quote, critters that have overrun it. I have to get rid of the ones roaming around the grounds and cabins. Okay. And it spawns in rad scorpions.
The grounds look clear. Hopefully there ain't much damage.
And there's mongrels as well. Nope, those are wolves. But of course, the freaking people running around with their explosive weapons, making the event less fun.
Looks like the circuit breakers have blown. Mind patching them up so Kai can get the repellers running? Just follow the cables from the generator. They'll lead you right to them.
Meeting the propeller speakers working by mending their circuit breakers. Keep the critters away. Okay. Here's one.
By all means, keep any spare materials during the repairs.
There was one up here on this roof. Okay.
Oh, I see a repeller light back on.
Is there one inside? No.
Just a few left now.
I'm looking at the ropes. One comes here, goes this way, goes to here. That one's already fixed. Oh, up there. Oh! Critters to swarm the spits. I have to protect the repeller generator until Clyde fixes it. Got it. So now it's just a swarm thing.
Oh, and it's attracting critters. Please help protect the generator while
And keeping the generator up.
repeller is working again.
Her audio is not really coming through this thing that well. Oh, there's one. Man, like, at least let us turn off the audio for certain guns. I don't want to hear someone's explosive gun constantly exploding in my ears. Repair. Prepare for the next wave. Okay, someone already repaired it. So it spawned, like, basically it's spawning any creature that already spawned at the Middle Mountain Cabins. Nope, it's still the same thing. Keep it repaired. No, now it's spawning frogs, which were not a spawning creature at the cabins. And a floater, which again is not a creature at the cabins. Also, by calling these critters, that kind of dives into the whole there's actually creatures called critters in the game, which are the small creatures, such as foxes and whatnot. Where are you two at? Aren't you just standing over there? Are we supposed to be protecting them?
No pressure, but we're all counting on you.
Oh, Clyde's not there. Wait, where'd Clyde go? So this should be the last wave. So waves normally come in 3. Yeah, I don't know where Clyde went. So I'm just kind of looking for him to see if, see if any of that matters. Oh, he's right here. I didn't know he was right there. Oh, kill the blue devil. It's here. Well, where's my, Oh, yeah, he's coming through the back door. If he gets in here before the freaking annoyingness of... Oh, he does the fear. Of course he does. And that's it. Oh, thank God. They moved the legendary item thing. I hated it so much when it just popped up in front of the screen that I'm glad that it's over on the side. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of fun. The only annoying thing is other players, as with most of the events, but it's just something you have to deal with. And it's something new, which rarely happens in the game. I will probably get to play the other one. Kill those bees. Yeah, that's it. That was the event. Oh, I didn't get to read the thing when the blue devil spawned in because I didn't want to miss out on it. But it's fine. Okay, apparently I missed a note here. So before... Yep, right here next to it. A note to Vera. Let me mute the game audio. Sweet Pea, been a spell since I heard from you last. You know how I worry, but Joe let me know you're doing great and fitting in just fine. Let me know you're doing great and fitting in just fine. Betting you've just been too busy traveling and lost track of time. When you get this letter, ease this old man's heart and write back, maybe with tales of your travels. Lord knows I'm dying to know what you're getting up to on the road. Proud to know I'm living on through you, my dear. Thinking of you always. Love, Daddy. And then that's just the envelope. But okay. So now that is all of the lore that is here. Why wouldn't you just sell this stuff? Probably spent all their caps. In case I did forget, Bragg's note was thrown into the toilet, the outhouse. Alright. But other than that, I believe I've gotten everything. Oh, he has a plan back here. And then I've already gotten his note. Okay. So that's it. Alright, here at Harper's Ferry Tunnel, you have to go through the Brotherhood of Steel's Steel Rain questline. You'll find the thing to decipher the codes. So, the first one is 1N8, so Z, what is N? ZN 8 ZNS H. So that's making no sense now. Hold on, let me get a different colored pen. I'll just write these down. So one is Z, because it's just the alphabet, but in reverse order, right? And then there's an S, H, B, U, O. So I don't understand that. And then 8 again is S, G, F, Y, L. Kind of confusing. But the password codes were then 8, so S, U, W, F, Y. I don't know any of that. The only one I could probably answer is the old code because it's only numbers. So it's C for 24, 15 is L. Oh, is it Clyde? The old password was just Clyde. The new password, I don't know what it is. But that's how you decipher the codes. Oh, they moved the honey beasts from the Middle Mountain cabins, so you don't completely lose them, which is good. They put them over here. Which is, yeah, that's great, because honey beasts are already a rare enemy to find.